Okay, we have audio, we have video. That's all anyone could ask for, audio and video. All right. Okay. I was looking through my list, and I've been through everyone since the update. Everyone I think is in pretty good shape. 2 or 3 of them I thought weren't really cosmic material. That's just my personal opinion. I didn't look at Juggernaut because he's momentum based, and I'm just not a momentum player. I did look at Nova because he's ranged of this group. And I like Nova now. I did not like Nova pre-update, but I like him now. So he's someone I will take to Red Prestige eventually. So I was looking at these 3, and I thought, yeah, it's probably time. And Silver Surfer, I like him now. I will take him to Red Prestige. So I was looking at those 3, Wolverine and Taskmaster. Excuse me, my apologies. So I thought I'll start with Mr. Fantastic and take a look at him. And then Nightcrawler. Then after that, we might look at Taskmaster. We'll just see how far I get. I can't go out into Cosmics with these guys because they're not geared for it. But after working with Nova and Silver Surfer, I realized I didn't have to have perfect gear to actually pass Cosmic Trial and do things, but we'll see. I've got to like the character for me to want to do that. For me to take him out of the proverbial doghouse, I guess, and there's Moon Knight too. For me to take these 3 guys out of my doghouse and actually play them to Red Prestige, I've got to like them. And so far there hasn't been anything there. But the update may have changed things. So, I'm going to start with Mr. Fantastic, which I already stripped everything that just doesn't work with him anymore. And just see what goes. See what we can come up with. He's got really good damage reduction, base damage reduction. And of course a lot of that has to do with his 8% is passive. He doesn't have to hit something to get his 8%. So that's why this number looks so good. Otherwise it would have been 35. And if you remember, I was trying to achieve 37 on Squirrel Girl so that I could get her to 45. So he's 2% lower than I like. He's actually got a lot more health than she had once I stripped her of her gear. He's got a lot of things missing and still has pretty decent health. So let's look and see what they've done to this guy, because I don't know. We'll start from scratch. Here's his dash. It's got a knockdown on it. A knockdown is good. I have found knockdown to be very beneficial against some mini bosses. And that's my heater just kicking on. It's pretty cold out. I went out and came back, and it was mid-30s Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Got to try to remember. I need to remember to speak the language of the world, which would be metric system and Celsius, but it's in the mid 30 degrees Fahrenheit here where I live. So let's look at his powers. First of all, he's durability and intelligence. I can see that. He's one of the smartest guys in the Marvel world. And he's very durable because he's plastic. He's a plastic man. Stretchy. It's hard to punch something that stretches. He's defense deflect base, and he gets a deflect chance of 3% and a brutal strike chance of 5% as his basic traits. He's got a melee punch. There's the dash we just looked at with a knockdown. He's got a giant punch, 6-second cooldown. A weaken. No cooldown. A melee area. Channel. So this is the old that's what that is. Let's put this here for now. Put this here for now. A stretch punch. (11 to 16, 1.9. 6 to 9, 2.3. Two of these per second. 2.5 of these per second. This one does the more damage. But I don't know if we'll have spirit issues. We'll see. Mallet Fist. So this is a cooldown slam smack hard, hit hard cooldown power. I think Giant Punch was too. I don't know why they gave him 2. Mallet Fist. (30 to 45), or Giant Punch, 25 to 37. Both of them have 6-second cooldowns. Yeah, I'd have to look at the difference between these two, but no one would ever pick Giant Punch over Mallet Fist unless I'm looking at animation times. Try to see which one's the quickest and which one takes, which one's the quickest. They're about the same. So I do not understand the purpose. Oh, this. I don't know why they give you. Alright, this one doesn't cost spirit. That couldn't be possible, could it? Yeah, that's the difference. You do a little bit less damage, but it costs no spirit. I've never seen them do anything like that before. Alright, Elastic Barrage. Never liked this. It freezes you in place. Yep. Freezes you in place. Never liked it. Spring into the air, knocking down and crushing enemies. Super Stomp. Oh, it's kind of a crash down strike. It does not use spirit. Okay. Oops, that was my ultimate I accidentally hit. Pretty cool looking, but I'm back to the old this guy and this guy cost no spirit. This one does more damage, but it's got a longer activation time, a longer visual. You're tied up longer. I don't know how to put into words what I'm talking about. When you push the button, it takes longer before you got control back of your character. So it's a trade-off. Still don't know why anybody'd use the one that calls spirit. This one takes that long to get going again. This one, not a lot of difference, is it? And this one even does a knockdown. If this turns out to be the same thing that they've been doing lately, it's just annoying. They put powers on your bar, and they make them all very similar, and you go scratching your head wondering, why would anybody use this that calls spirit when they can use this that doesn't, or this that does more damage and has a knockdown? Then why would anybody ever use this or this? And then they come over here and they say, boom! Oh, that's why you would use this. I think it's bad design. I think we need to want everything here and here, and these just make what we want better. Instead of, here's a piece of garbage you'll never take. Oh, now you got to think about it, don't you? Ha 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 ha. It's like a bad joke. I don't like it. And I've not seen a vulnerability yet. It'll be on the Super Genius side, I'm sure. But this power costs spirit. Why would you ever use it? This one does a little less damage but costs no spirit. This one does more damage, does a knockdown, and costs no spirit. So why would you ever take this one? Or this one? Just bad design. My opinion. Moving on. Mr. Stretchy Inflate. Regenerates health. Hyperstatic Inducer. It's ranged. It's a damage layer. And a stun. So if you like to have a stun, and I like some people like to have stuns. It's awful nice when you're in Cosmic Midtown and you see the bullseye tag go across your head and you start to panic before you hit the dash, and then all of a sudden it goes away. You realize somebody just smacked bullseye upside the head or stunned him or knocked him down or did something to interrupt his lock on you. I particularly don't take them unless they fit in my rotation. Okay. Corkscrew Punch. It already sounds bad. Tightly coil your body around itself, then suddenly release the coil to fling your fists out. It's a charge power. I don't like charge powers. It describes exactly what it looks like, but I'll show you. But I don't like them. You tie yourself up into a knot, and then you let loose. You could just tap it, and it works. And yeah. And then there's this one that's similar, but you can avoid damage by moving. This one does 16K per second. This one does 11K. I guess that's less than a second. I don't know, but I don't like these kind of powers. So the other one probably does more damage. So it's probably another mistake. Stretchy Spheroid. This is that bouncing ball I see. It does not cost spirit. This one did. But it does have charges before a cooldown. Very awkward. It's not something I would ever use. Unless something over here tells me you can't get along without it. And I had no idea I was stuck in this form. Okay. I had to use this one to get out of it. There's my vulnerability. That's why I kept this space free. There's my vulnerability. 5-second cooldown. It lasts 4 seconds. I want to punch somebody in the face. Yeah. It's annoying. I don't know why they take these characters that people rarely play and then say to themselves, let's make it annoying as we can so people will continue not to play them. Because it's an X-Man. I don't know what the reasoning behind it is. We don't want to represent X-Men because Fox has the movie rights. I don't know what the reasoning is. It's all conjecture on my part. But they're really telling me not to play this character. Yours is one of the finest minds ever to evolve. Combine that with an iron will, and you can solve any problem that presents itself. Instantly refresh all powers. 1 minute cooldown. Yeah. No thank you. Positron emitter. Channeled. So already I don't like it. And it's just ranged. After setting up an ingenious plan, unleash an invention that continually generates a torrential stream of force, battering enemies hit by the blast. Gains a charge when you use a cooldown power. A charge is automatically gained every 10 seconds. Consumes all charges. Blah, 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 blah. Nope. Nope. I can look at it, but nope. It looked cool. It really looks cool. I give them that. Look at the detail. They don't leave it up long enough for you to get to detail. It's extremely cool, but not practical. Micro nullifier prototype. This is the signature. It's Rocket's signature, except it automatically crits. And Rocket's doesn't crit. Alright. There we go. My left ankle was uncomfortable because of my blanket. Okay, I've got my vulnerability applicator, which made me want to punch somebody in the face because it's a 4-second duration and a 5-second cooldown. And I just think somebody hates X-Men when they design this guy. Or they just don't know what they're doing. But no, these guys know what they're doing. But there's my vulnerability. I stuck this here because it has a weaken on it. I usually like a damage layer. This is a damage layer that you have to hold. With, you know, that's my area clear. These are not damage layers. These are, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't like the elastic barrage. You're stuck. You're defeated. Here's a damage layer. It's got a stun on it. It's got the same 5-second cooldown as this guy, so it would fit in the rotation. 2 ranged powers. At least it's all physical, so we can ignore melee ranged types and go with physical. So we're not completely shut out. So there's a damage layer. 2-second stun every 5 seconds. God, I gotta quit looking at that power before I throw something. There's the twister, my area clear. And it's not an execute, but it's the biggest damage I've seen yet on a 6-second cooldown. This one might fit here. It's single target though. Well, is it? Doesn't have to be single target, does it? And it's going to get charges back whenever you use any of these two powers. And this one. What kind of damage? 17, 34, less than 40k per second in an area. Depends on how quickly it comes back. I think the foot stomp is better. Okay, it's got a strange mechanic. I saw it go up to something like 8 charges or something, but then when I used it, it dropped all the way down to no charges. So it's definitely not something to use. Anything that makes no sense, I don't want. Yeah. Seems like with the 8 charges, I could have done the 2.2 second channel 8 times in a row or something. It's bad. My opinion, it's bad. So this is what I've got. This guy regens some health. And knocks stuff back. So if I get in trouble, I can always explode out. You know what's sad? It says it regenerates 700 health and restores 20 spirit. So it really needs to be on in my rotation. Even though I've got several things that cost no spirit. This costs no spirit. This costs no spirit. This does if I need to do area clear. This costs no spirit. This costs no spirit. This costs no spirit. Even my punch costs no spirit. And it's not even a basic. The only time I'm going to spend spirit I'm going to stay back here. Something in the talents might make some of this make sense. I don't know. I gotta get comfortable. Which means readjusting some of the little beans in this little bean bag cushion. Alright. Cooldown synergy. Perfect sequence. Cooldown synergy damage bonus effects are increased to 45%. %. I'll take free damage. When you use a cooldown power, gain a stack of tactical analysis. So this is added damage to 1 power. And this is superior. This is 45% increase to this. This can stack up to 5 times, so it can be 25% benefit to everything. As long as you're hitting your rotation, your cooldowns. Outwit circular logic. The old catch-22. Outwit instantly resets the cooldown of your other powers and fully restores positron emitter charges. Yeah, that thing that was broken, messed up, or I don't understand it. Outwit. This guy. Well, it already instantly resets cooldowns. Already. Fully restores up positron emitter charges, which we saw a while ago. Go up to 8 charges, and then I used it and it went to 0. Makes no sense. When you use a cooldown power, reduce... Yeah. Elastic Avalanche. Inflate can be used while stretchy spheroid ball form is active. Inflate cooldown goes to 4 seconds? Only if you're in ball form. It's probably why I've seen so many bouncy balls out there. I don't want to play the bouncy ball build. But if that actually does what it says it does... Oops, that's not where I meant to put that. If it actually does 4-second cooldown. Wow. No wonder I saw so many punchy balls out there. Bouncy balls. It's not my style, but If you're running some kind of a spirit build, you can get 20 spirit back every 4 seconds. Still doesn't sound like much, but you get 700 health every 4 seconds. And you can get 25k damage every 4 seconds. It still doesn't sound good. But it explains what I've been seeing out there. But it still doesn't sound good. Actually, it would be 50k damage every 4 seconds. Still doesn't sound good. Passive, deflect, and dodge. We are defense and deflect. So that's interesting. It's going to give us plus 5% to dodge. I actually have some dodge, but I wonder if that's an oversight. Wonder if that should have been defense, deflect. It's buffing something that we don't get. And that what's the word I'm looking for? Unquantifiable projectile reflect. According to me, it's unquantifiable. Somebody will figure out a way to get something to shoot at them from a distance and just stay there and keep shooting at them. And they'll run tens of thousands of repetitions to get an adequate sample size to determine if you actually get projectile reflect or not. But that's not me. Spirit cost reduction. I don't have anything that costs spirit, except when I'm doing area damage. I'll punch this for now. The hyperstatic inducer and gravitational emitter gain cooldown synergy bonus damage effects. Hyperstatic and gravitational. It's these two guys. You do this and they get extra 30% damage on just these two powers. So that's your glass cannon shot. That's your I can't survive out here shot. This one also supplies some support or utility. I call it support because I'm actually assisting other players. The hyperstatic inducer creates a Tesla microcoil. There's my damage layer. It was already a damage layer. What you say, Willis? The hyperstatic inducer also creates a Tesla microcoil. So it just adds a second every 11 point. When you use a cooldown synergy power, reduce the cooldown of micro nullifier prototype by 1 second. Oh, this guy. When you use cooldown, reduce cooldown. Starts at 25. Cooldown synergy, cooldown synergy. I've got 3 of them. I'm going to start with this guy just to let you know what I'm doing. Watch the cooldown number on this guy as I hit these 3 powers whenever they come off cooldown. Supposedly it drops a second, so I can take 3 seconds off, 6 seconds off on the second rotation. We'll see. I'm going to hit this guy first. There's the cooldown. And I'm going to hit this guy, this guy, this guy. This guy, this guy, this guy. I don't know. This guy, and now this guy's back before this guy is ready. So I guess it's doing what it says it is. Herbie! You could have a Herbie. I remember having a Herbie. It adds support to allies, guarded. Gives them a shield, health regen, more health. This is a nice support power. Herbie's a damage layer. You can take 8 seconds off this cooldown. Makes it 17 seconds. Or you can have Herbie running around providing damage resistance. Because I'm not going to be able, I don't think I'm going to tell a lot of a difference. I'm going to do the same test again, this time without this cooldown altering. It's definitely a difference. Herbie's cute, but Fantastic Grab and Corkscrew Punch gain the cooldown synergy bonus. Now here we go. Fantastic Grab and Corkscrew Punch. Where's Fantastic Grab? This guy, the Weaken. The Weekend and the silly charge up thing. Gain the cooldown synergy bonus and do more damage and have 6-second cooldowns. No, thank you. Implosion pulses. Gravitation emitter pulses an additional 2 times. Okay, it pulses the damage. Does it extend the vulnerability? Does it make me not want to punch somebody in the face anymore? I don't know. The twister, that's my area clear, can be used while in stretchy spheroid form. I don't even want to think of what that looks like. And then you absorb damage. Yeah, I'm not going to bounce around like a ball. I'm just going to hope. I hope that it adds 1 second to the vulnerability. At least. Don't care about the rest. Though added damage is okay. Mallet Fist now triggers Hammer Time. Hammer Time, okay. If you want the 15% damage bonus for the next 6 seconds, you're going to have to burn spirit for it. Let's see. Why not? That increased all my melee damage by 15%. I didn't look to see, but it should have. Yep. Oh, it stacks? What happened?
Negative.
I guess it just goes away. 4? Five. 5. And you can keep it up all the time.
Negative.
It's tight. You can't miss a can't miss when it comes off cooldown because boom, it's gone. Okay. Okay. Spirit's not an issue. If positron emitter is activated at maximum charges, it delivers a guaranteed brutal strike. Positron emitter. Oh, the broken one. Then it gives 15 more charges. Maybe I'm not understanding charges on this weapon, but I don't care. And then you can lower stretchy sphere. Okay. I think I've got a build. I'm not going to bounce around like a ball. I don't know if I'm doing enough damage to kill anything or defeat anything. But I've got a build. And how I started off with 5 charges, I don't know. I really don't know. And they're not going away. I'm not complaining. I'll take them quickly. I guess I was stacking them up with this, and they stack up with every one of these cooldown synergy things. So that's what I was doing wrong a while ago. So it's going to be easy to keep up to 15%. That's a good thing. Okay. Infinity system. We are durability intelligence. Yes. Durability and intelligence. Intelligence. It's a good thing because I don't need any spirit regen or spirit or anything. Put it all into signature powers. Put it all into crypt. Put it all into brute. This is, to me, this is really no different than the Omega system. I just don't have to go all over the place to populate the same points that I do for every physical melee character. Durability. Area damage. 1 point left. How's my attack speed? 14. We can revisit if we need some attack speed, but movement powers, I hope not. Let's put everything into my movement speed so we can roll faster. And then put the rest here, I guess. We're durability intelligence, so we don't need strength or fighting. Don't need Ant-Man. We take Beast instead. We don't need War Machine. Take Emma instead. Damage over time, bosses. Is there something here that I could take Colossus away and pick up Elektra. More physical, more boss damage. Could take She-Hulk. I don't know what I could find better than She-Hulk. Probably not. So I think that's good. So what do we need? A little bit of damage reduction. Quite a bit more health. We can pick up a bunch of health with a ring. We'll go with a physical ring. Excuse me. It's a possibility. All right. Oops. We need a pet. Do we want intelligence pet, critical damage rating, or a durability pet, health and defense rating? Probably don't have a good one of either. See, durability. Well, I'm low on durability pets. And they got some stuff that needs to be redone. Intelligent pets. When using energy power, blah, 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 blah. When using energy, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, slim pickings for both. Oops, now we're in intelligence. Oh, that's where I wanted to be, intelligence. All right, this one needs to move up here. When you use a summon, use an energy. Well, which one's the best of these? This one is. Yeah, I don't want to give this to him. This one. We can just wipe out the yellow and the green. They can go away. This one we could wipe out the yellow and the purple. This one I'm not giving to him. It's going to go to probably Black Bolt. Is Black Bolt intelligence? We won't know, I guess. But I can probably give him this one and just get rid of the yellow and the green. Or I could give him this one and get rid of the yellow and the purple. I'm going to get rid of the yellow and the purple. And he needs a Herbie.
Oh, hello. Sorry, my mind was wandering.
He needs a Herbie. No doubt.
What will today bring?
And I need to get rid of the yellow and the purple. All right, he's got his pet. I'm not going to bother with a legendary because I might not like him. And I'm leaning towards I'm not going to like him. Intelligence, that's okay. He's got intelligence, so he gets to keep that. All that defense. Ooh, he needs to keep that. There's where all of his damage reduction's coming from. 1,200 defense. That's crazy. 5%. Uru. Yeah. Let's go get him. Let's go visit. Go visit Ant-Man. 800 more defense. Yeah, we're getting there. What kind of rune word? Could give him all fathers. How many Odin runes do I have? I don't guess I have any Odin runes. See, Odin is O. There it is. I've got two Odin runes. Melee damage, melee crit, 3% damage reduction, 3% damage reduction. Don't want to waste an Odin rune on this guy. Melee, physical, defense, spirit. It's cheap. I could go the dupe route. So it's either burn a dupe rune or an Odin rune. Dupe runes are cheap. I'd like a high number on crit and brute and health and defense. I don't care about spirit or summoned ally damage. Well, can't complain. Can't complain at all about that. We reached our magic 47. Got a little ways to go here. I missed. Okay. I can bump this to 66. But let's wait. Let's get him a... Don't know why that was blinking at me. Oh, he's got relics. But I'm not using a basic. Doesn't need that. I'll just slap tenacity on him. I really need to put these on somebody I like instead of hoarding them. But this isn't the guy. This isn't somebody I like. At least, I don't know. Maybe I will like it. Gain 220. Gain some health when you hit. We are intelligence and durability. Area, ranged, intelligence, health, all of that works. I don't need the summoned ally damage, but who cares? All of this works. Well, I got several range powers that Curse wouldn't work with. Red Skull gives durability and fighting. Intelligence and durability. I think this is our guy. More Red Skulls, Sauron, Avengers, strength and fighting. Toughened up Tombstone, energy. Defenders, durability, health. Melee, defense, strength. Ultron, energy. War Scroll, fighting, health, energy. Scroll Avengers. Nope. This one's 3 intelligence, 1800 health, 545 area and ranged. 3 intelligence, 2000 health, a durability, and critical damage. I almost hate to waste this on him, but how many intelligence, durability people are there going to be? Emma, I guess. Emma needed crit. This guy probably needs everything, but the health is most important. Didn't I have an overflow? Yeah, I had an overflow.
Science waits for no man. Why must I?
Because I said so. And you must do what I say.
Why, hello there.
Hello. Don't you find it funny you're talking to yourself? Or find it strange that you're talking to yourself? Okay. We're good here. We're good here. What that means is we need to focus on damage stats. Damage stats. Base crit 37.6. Melee's 40. Physical's 38.6. So we're way down in critical hit, critical damage, brutal strike, brutal damage. Physical damage. The base damage is not so bad. So he's not terrible. At least statistics wise. Compared to some I've seen. We'll see. Now we get to play the artifact game again, because I haven't memorized all the artifacts. Give him a cosmic enhanced gem. No. Gem of the Cursed. I've been picking up some of these fancy new things. Ooh. This would work. But possibility. That could also work for some of my heroes I like to play. I don't know if I'm going to like this guy or not. So that's a very low priority. I'd hate to give that up. Got the Cosmic Task, but I don't need the extra deflect relating. We'll just keep the regular task, which needs re-rolling. Big time. Excuse me a second. Sorry, my apologies. She knows I'm working. I have no idea why she wants to meet. Sometime later, early, a little bit. She didn't really schedule a time. I say I'm working. This isn't work. Any of you guys think playing this game's work? Nope. This is fun. Fighting intelligence. Good possibility. Rhino's horn. Physical damage and crit.
Some of us have symposiums to keynote.
Keep it to yourself, buddy. Hit with physical, get brutal strike. Energy damage. Health, intelligence, durability. This was made for this guy. This works for everybody. These were made for this guy. So how do these three look? Intelligence, durability, defense, and boss damage. Intelligence, melee, crit, and brute. Intelligence, durability, ranged. Didn't catch that. Ranged. I think I can throw one of these mini. Got very many of these. Whoa! That's a really nice one. Good. 5 okay. New York City time. What we need is something that gives a big physical damage number. Like a white suit jacket. And then we can how big a physical damage number? Up to 500. But we need all this other stuff that a GOT gives. Okay, guys, I need about 2 minutes to 2.5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, okay. Okay. It was my Tartarus that fell over. Fell off the armchair of my nice comfy recliner. So if we go with the white suit jacket, we pick up a whole bunch more health. And then in that case, we could give up some health somewhere else. Or we'll just take a big buffer of health. Let's see if any of these.
Please, call me Reed.
I know this one needs to be re-rolled to 4 durability. Cosmic Fragment. I have not seen those yet. And I've been doing quite a bit of cosmics. They must be very rare. I'd like some good damage number 2. $425. That'll work. And they're gonna need blessings. There's critical hit to melee and boss damage. Everything else is... That'll work. This one's okay, as it is. I got no problem with that one. Hogun, I guess. All the way around. Yeah, everything over here is Loki stuff. So, let's go Hogun. What'd we end up with? 31k health, 49% damage reduction. Attack speed's okay. Melee crit 43.3, physical 40.7. So we didn't get a lot of crit. Our brute's good. Critical damage, not so much. Brutal damage, not so much. We picked up some physical damage. We got a big... I probably spent too much time on base damage multipliers and not enough on crit, but let's go beat on some stuff and see what happens. And just for fun, fighting and durability, nope. Demons. Power cosmic, nope. God killer. stick a God killer on him. Or a pot of gold. Just for fun, I guess. Got Jubilee because he's an X-Man. Interlopers, Midtown. Let's Industry Cities, where everybody's at, until 3, so for 30 more minutes, or until noon, which is 31 more minutes. Industry City, then it is. Now we need to go try somebody first. We can go try Cosmic Curse? Nah, it's Cosmic Taskmaster. Let's don't get ahead of ourselves. We should be relatively tough, but we're not doing a lot of damage.
Let me tell you how it's done. Each add more spot ball.
Yeah, I'll take 3 Eternity Splinters. I need a bigger group of mobs. They're coming at me about 2 at a time. Need to see how really survivable I am. And that'll have to be the Dark Elves. What's all the racket over here? Oh. There we go. I forget that gives me health. And you can hit it indefinitely. No, you can't.
Alright, looks like class is in session.
All right. Oh, I don't want to hit that button. Guess I should stay out of the poison. Stay out of the poison. I want to play in the poison. Yeah, I'm not doing a lot of damage.
That's the best the worst has to offer. I'd say we're in good shape.
Okay. So far, so good. Oh, I just realized this isn't Cosmics. I can't do Cosmics on this guy until I go Cosmic Trial. But I'm doing so little damage on I'd run out of time, I think, on the Cosmic Trial. Nice fireworks. Is this normal? I'm guessing this is even normal. I don't know. Yeah, I knew that was too many blue elites. Too many blue elites. I wasted my SIG on a elite instead of him. Where'd you go, Jubilee? I lost Jubilee. There's Sue, but no Jubilee. Not sure what happened to Jubilee. Sue's back. pretty sad. I must be in Cosmics. How can I be in Cosmics?
Who left this lying around?
I don't remember ever taking this guy through the Cosmic Trial.
Adventure? What are friends for?
I guess I have taken him through the Cosmic Trial. I don't remember. I don't know why. Unless I was just one day decided to try everybody at the Cosmic Trial and he just happened to win. But that would have been months and months and months ago.
Don't tell me you're too old for piggyback rides, Beast. I know I'm not.
Nope. Nope. No Cosmic Midtown. So I guess you can do Cosmic Terminals even if you haven't done the Cosmic Trial. Maybe that makes sense. I didn't realize that. But you can. That was Cosmic Curse. And Cosmic Taskmaster. Still don't think I'd do enough damage to get through the Cosmic Trial. I'll do normal difficulty Cosmic Trial. I bet that doesn't work. Yeah, you can't even select. Oh, you can. I don't think that really relates to this, though.
Bring on the bad guys. I'll show 'em how it's done.
You're no match for the hordes of Hydra.
Let me tell you how it's done.
So I feel like they've really dumbed down the Cosmic Trial. Most all this stuff would have killed me in the old Cosmic Trial. Madam Hydra two-shot you. Still don't know if I'm doing enough damage. Yeah, my signature took half that Yalla's took half the Yala's health. Oh, I missed her completely. See, I'm face tanking Madam Hydra. They really dumbed down the Cosmic Trials. They've really made it easy. There's the old Red Skull. See that? Should have one-shot me. Face taking Red Skull. That should have one-shot me. They've really changed the Cosmic Trial. They've really made this an easy fight.
For the Red Skull shall always return.
Of course, I've got some good survivability, but the last 3 Cosmic Trials I've done, Mr. Fantastic, Silver Surfer, Nova, were a walk in the park. Now, I've got to clarify, I do have over 1,000 infinity points. But you guys saw I didn't put anything into defense. It's all offense. I guess that's how you beat the timers, by offense. But I've also got a lot of defense. Good damage reduction, good health. But I know those things are not doing as much damage. There's 10 minutes left in Cosmic Industry City. Is that where it was? Yep. It says Cosmic, but it won't let you in unless you select Cosmic. Ah. Everybody's hanging out here. There's a boss out there. Okay. Now this should not go well. Uh-oh. Screen froze. Screen froze. Temperatures are fine. Control-Alt-Delete's not working. We'll have to hit the reset button. Alright. Computer froze up, but it wasn't temperatures. I think it's a video driver. Oop. I didn't die. How am I not defeated? Okay. I don't know what that was. And I don't know why he didn't defeat me. Nobody was here but me. I was by myself. I guess Jubilee. Jubilee. Or Sue. Sue came out and protected me the whole time. I don't know what that was. Okay, I've got to turn my heat off now. Hang on a second. That warmed me up. Yeah, it's up to 72 degrees in here. I don't want that. Oh! Okay. Who can explain to me how I survived that? 20 seconds of total lost control of my character. And Batroc, Cosmic Batroc, didn't pound on me, didn't pounce me. I don't know what happened there. I still have audio, I still have video. That's why I use a separate machine for streaming. Separate than the one for gaming. I could reboot the gaming machine and not affect the stream. But that was surprising. Who's down there now? Mandarin? How about, am I tough enough for Tombstone? Am I tough enough for Tombstone. I gotta quit hitting. Gotta quit hitting number 3 on my bar. It causes me to lose targeting. Oh, Mr. Hyde's trying his best to get to us.
With our minds, I'm sure we can triumph.
I can't see if he's charging or not. I just know we're in a really tight space here.
You're unconscious.
He's good. No bouncing ball, no basic, no spirit issues. He works. Still not my type of character to play. Is that worth keeping? Yeah, I'll look at it later. This is all pet food. None of this is any good. I guess Mr. Fantastic can play with the big boys. I've been seeing a lot of him out there, but mostly the bouncing balls. I guess not always the bouncing ball, but he works. I really should have put a regular legendary on him, but never crossed my mind he'd work. It's not that I particularly like him, but he's simple. He fits my philosophy. Comfortable and simple. You just, this one. I have to remember to skip over this one. This guy right here. I only need that for area clears. Otherwise, it causes me to lose targeting. So it's just this guy, this guy, this guy. And I was hitting this on cooldown, but it's not really needed. And then you hit this guy and keep going. This guy, this guy, this guy. I was just doing my normal, simple rotation, laying off of this key. He works just fine. He did enough damage for Cosmic Trial, Cosmic Curse. He face tanked Hyde, Tombstone, and Batroc. He really shouldn't have. Hyde's not so bad as long as you don't get charged. And I did dodge one charge. Tombstone and Batroc should have cleaned my clocks. So obviously I've got more survivability than it really shows me. So that's Mr. Fantastic.
Now for some fun.
Nightcrawler. Is he going to be movement based? He doesn't have momentum. That's good. Fighting and speed. I can see that. I can understand that. He gets critical hit chance. He's dodge deflect. With extra dodge. I can see that. And we're about, excuse me, we'd be at 35 if we didn't have the passive 8%. So, he's melee. So he needs to go up 4. No. He needs to go up 2% to 45. He needs lots of health. He needs a pet. All right, let's see what fits fighting and speed. Nope. Strength, durability. Nope. Durability. Curse works. Task works. 1 to all attributes. I don't know about the weakened. So we'll see. Definitely want to get rid of this. I want to put a defensive Uru on him. I got lots of Sifs. Lady Sifs. Oh, he's got... I threw these basic ones on characters that I didn't play. Just because I didn't want to throw them away. Just because I thought they might be useful someday. That's why Mr. Fantastic had one and why this guy has one. I just threw them on these guys because I didn't play them. Yeah. I also threw stuff like this. It's a lot of defense rating, but it's all critical. Ooh, it's speed. Lucked out. This was a bifecta that had speed on it, but I never took the time to roll his crit damage. Oops. All right. That one's good. That one's good. Number 3. We need 1150 or higher. That works. Oops, don't want to hit that button. We want 1620 or higher. That works. Yeah, sometimes I'm really lucky. What kind of rolls did we get on his gear? Fighting and speed, max. Fighting and speed, minimum. Fighting and speed, non-existent. Oh, it's got a proc. When you use a teleport power, you get 1 fighting and +2 to all attributes. Well, after you reach 3 stacks, blah, 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 blah. 1 speed, 2 fighting. 2 fighting, 1 speed. Gear's not rolled really good because I didn't play him enough to get really good rolled gear. But we're starting really low. Let's see what kind of a build we can come up with. I had a basic melee. That's not a vulnerability. Looks like I played him swords. I don't know what we got. We'll figure it out as we go. Bounce. 5 charges of bounce. 3 charges of a smaller bounce. This one's a bigger bounce. Smaller bounce. These are half bounce. Full bounce, half bounce. This one does damage. This one just gives him stealth. Alright. We'll see. That's bounce. Sneak attack. Excuse me. It's a basic. Here's a weaken. Melee power for single target. I'll replace things as I go. Area movement teleport 4-second cooldown. Blink strike. Restores a charge of bounce. It's got a cooldown. Righteous Frenzy. Oh, that was that half bounce. But it does damage. It has a cooldown. Brimstone Blitz. 10 hits. 5 seconds invulnerability. 25-second cooldown. Signature. Swords. Saber Swipe. This one does 9 to 13, 2.6 per second. 9 to 13, 2.3 per second. Spirit cost 9. Spirit cost 8. Oh, it's got a knockdown on it. There's a basic. Teleport behind an enemy and drive your saber through them. So you can play swords or fists. Or a combination of both. There's an execute. What I never saw was the generic vulnerability. There's a weaken. It must be built into the trait somewhere. Don't like what I created, but let's see where the talents take us. Fix my cushion. Alright. When you use Saber Storm, instantly refresh the cooldown of all other flourish powers. Okay, that's for swords. Bounce Bomb and Run Through deal 100% more damage if you used while stealthed. Bounce Bomb. Did I see Bounce Bomb? Yeah, there it is. So you do more damage if you use them from stealth. The execute and the what I've got right now for an area clear.
I believe there is a war out there to fight.
But it's got a 4-second cooldown. Flash and grab does more damage, has a stun. That's the weaken. Bounce gains the following: stealth, and health regen. Bounce. This guy. So you can increase your stealth to 4 seconds. And the cooldown drops to 2.5 seconds. Yes, please. But you give up your sword power damage if you want to play swords. When you use Flourish while stealthed or invisible, it gets, when you use a Flourish power, like Death Blow, and Death Blow. Only Death Blow. But you can increase the damage and automatic crit on your execute if you're stealthed. Righteous Frenzy creates a lingering damage area effect and vulnerability. There's the vulnerability. Bummers. These guys really butcher the X-Men. Because they're X-Men, I guess. Righteous Frenzy. Why did they put it on this power? There's my vulnerability. It's also a damage layer. Blink strike because Nightcrawler. Bounce bomb. Execute. Yeah, we're not going to do a bleed build. Though I didn't really notice anything did bleeding. Even though it's swords. Mm-mm. Brimstone Blitz gains spirit restoration and health regen. Brimstone Blitz. Signature. Signature gets 35% spirit restore, health regen. Righteous Frenzy and Bounce reduces cooldown of Brimstone Blitz. Yeah, I might not need the spirit or the health. I don't know. And Brimstone Blitz gets critical, 100% critical hit chance. When it ends, it conceals you for 5 seconds. We'll see. Bounce Bomb and Blink Strike now also recharges a charge of Righteous Frenzy. I'm only going to use it once. Per rotation. I like simple. Gain a combo point meter. You could play combo points if you want. You could play sword combo swords, and increase your sword powered damage. When you use Flourish within 4 seconds of a teleport power, does more damage. This doesn't say it's a sword power. I wonder what it looks like. It is a sword power. What the... It doesn't get the sword. Now it costs no spirit if you use it within 4 seconds of a teleport. Okay. Apply vulnerability. Blink strike because Nightcrawler. Bounce bomb. Not much of an area clear, but if you go this, these are 6-second cooldowns. It's 4. Bounce beat down. That's what I'm using as a single target. Flash and grab. 6 seconds. Teleport to targeted location, strike enemies there, and teleport back with them in tow. Oh, so if somebody's shooting you from range and it's annoying you, you can go grab them and bring them back. That's that could be good utility. Knockdown if I'd rather use swords than we'll see. If my spirit bar doesn't move, then I'll grab something that hits a little harder and knocks down and costs a little more spirit. You'll run through. Don't like saber, don't like those kinds of powers. X slash. I think we have a build. There's no steroid power boost power up. There's no defensive. Well, we've got stealth, so we don't really need a defensive thing. We'll just teleport and poof, disappear. And I can switch from melee to swords. I think I will. I think I'll start here and then go backwards if I can't. And why not? What just happened? What's wrong with this power? Oh, not really going anywhere, and it's got no cooldown. It's an area power? Okay, there may be my area. Area cooldown. I mean my area clear power. It's pretty crazy. What kind of damage does it do? Not much. But it also stuns. And weakens for 6 seconds. Oh yeah, this guy's not going to go on cooldown because of its charges. So I guess I have to start with it 3 times. And I really don't need to hit. Okay, what's this one doing to me? It's a teleport. Knockdown. Alright, we're definitely eating spirit pretty well. Let's see what it looks like after. What are we? We are fighting and speed. Let's see what it looks like now. And let's see. This thing... resports. Oh, resports. Spirit restored 35%. So we want a big spirit pull. I don't want to hit. Don't want to hit until I get to about 35%. That worked. Oh, something took me away from my target. I was watching all my cooldowns and spirit and didn't realize something took me away from my target. It's probably this power. Bounce bomb. Okay, I hit that way too soon. Again, so it wasn't bounce bomb. It's probably this power. My vulnerability applicator. Wait, I think that was my area clear I just threw off. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Forgot what it was now. Bounce bomb. Nope. 4-second cooldown. Flash and grab. Haven't really been using it because it's an area thing. So it can stay. This thing's the thing that's annoying me. But it's my only vulnerability. Because it moves me. So I have to be careful using it. You're pretty annoying, Mr. Shield Agent. Just have to be careful. I really need to, let's see, what is this? 245. $430. Because I get 35% back when I hit this power. And there was something that could lower the cooldown on this power. Oh, but you can't do both. Yeah. So we just need to put a lot into this bad boy. Get this number big. Strength? Nope. We are fighting in speed. Movement power damage. Blink strike's not even a movement power. Okay. We are speed and fighting. Defense. Luke Cage. Electra. Alright. Brutal strike, critical hit, damage against bosses, fighting, melee. It's all melee. Melee. Everything's melee. And physical. So that works. What do we have? No health whatsoever. So here we go again. Let's look at the melee rings. Possibility. $90, $66, $88, $90. That one probably needs to be thrown away. Okay. Pet. We need a fighting pet. Got lots of fighting pets. Range damage. Range damage. When you dodge, you get brutal damage. This works. I don't know what that 5 defensive rating is going to do. Probably nothing whatsoever. While moving, gain. Okay. Don't want to give him mini Start Tech Sentinel though. Where's Banff? Do I have more than one Banff? There's Banff. I'm sure I put Banff on somebody because I knew I wasn't playing Nightcrawler. But now if I'm going to play Nightcrawler, he needs Banff. Maybe I only ever got one Banff. I only had one Spider Pig. I put Throg on Thor. No Banffs. Okay. So, we'll keep Banff right where he is. Just like Spider Pig stays right where he is. To show people. For show. And there's an extra Throg. So, that being the case, I could have at least put a symbiote Spider Ham on Spider-Man. I don't know what I was thinking. I got several of those. Herbie. And not Herbie Punisher or Herbie Gold. Just a regular old Herbie.
Just let me know what you need.
If I didn't have so many doggone pets, I'd buy another Banff just to put on this guy. But I got too many. Way too many. Too many pets. And my other account needs pets. But you can't trade, you can't send pets. Alright, so now we have fighting. And brutal damage and spirit and health. A Uru. Let's go visit Ant-Man. That helps. What kind of rune word do we want to put on it? Probably the same one we put on Mr. Fantastic. Dupe inspiration. Hoping for big crit, big brute, big health, big defense, big spirit. Ooh, do we have any rune words that give big amount of resources? $30, 20 to 30, 20, 30. $70. And speed. +1 speed. 70 spirit. 7 attack speed. Everything else is blah, blah, blah. It's cheap. 40 spirit, but it's mental. 60 spirit. This guy. And spirit recovery. And power cost reduction. Let's try this. They're cheap. Requires a lake rune, and I have 145 of them. Like I said, they're cheap. Reki used to use a lot of these. Okay, where are we? Relic. Lots of spirit.
Please, call me Reed.
Okay. Legendary. Fighting and durability. Nope. Area powers. +1 to all attributes. $1,500 health, 500 damage. $750 area, +1 to all attributes. Well, I gave the other guy a God Killer. So, might as well just give this guy this thing. We'll leave that and upgrade it. Speed and fighting. Fighting. Health. Oh, it's energy, physical. Energy. You tough enough for Tombstone. Fighting, energy. Area, mental. Melee, physical, strength, durability. Melee, range, blah, 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 blah. Red Skull. Sauron. Scroll Avengers. Red Skull. Pyro. Mr. Sinister, Mole Man. Mindless Titan, Manape. Curse. Blizzard. Spirit recovery. Health. Lots of crit and brute. Possible. Health, intelligence. Strength, fighting, durability. Grim Reaper. Doc. Doc Doom. And other stuff, other people, other things. More crit, more brute. More health, some spirit regen. Yeah. Did I? No, I didn't. I forgot to enchant his stuff, but we can fix that real quick. Oops.
What a fine day for science.
He gets physical and health. Let's go with the physical first. Physical.
A battle like this means I'll have to put my research on hold for the moment.
Then hit health. Oops. Right click, not left click. Now back. Do the same thing.
Shall begin.
Let the show begin. Looks like a Moon Knight hood. White cloak of paradise. We can go melee. I think I got a lot more spears than I do stones. Got 180 stones. I could be wrong. Wow, got way more stones than I do. Spears.
Meine Damen und Herren, introducing Nightcrawler.
Okay. My vertical blinds are moving a lot. It's probably windy outside. Probably have air leaks somewhere. We need 3 artifacts. And we're kind of in the same shape we were with Mr. Fantastic as far as health goes. But he ended up with a lot of health by the time we were done. But we've got different attributes this time. We have fighting speed instead of durability intelligence. We have some movement. Quite a bit of movement. 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 But the execute's not. Yeah, none of these are going to fit. Speed. We could get 2 speed and more spirit regen. It's a possibility. Yeah, I'm not giving him a cosmic. Energy. Ooh. Okay. This guy. He gets this guy. Because we want to bump this up. Because we get 35% back every. It really doesn't help much though. That's only if we need to. Speed and intelligence. Speed and intelligence. Who would be smart and fast? We need fighting and speed. I always put one of these on. Oh yeah, fighting and speed. We just put this on somebody earlier today. Oh, it's ranged. Bummers. Physical, health, fighting, and speed. Who did we do that with? Somebody we played earlier. I don't remember who. Short-term memory. I filed it away somewhere. I just don't remember where. Oh. Melee, health. It's low level though. Low level. Danger room.
Why am I still hiding in the shadows?
Guess it's these three. Wow. This one does not need re-rolling, but it needs blessing. This one needs re-rolling. And that one needs blessing. This one needs re-rolling. This one needs blessing. These need unbound.
It's a pleasure to see you.
All right, let's re-roll. We want crit to melee. Wait a minute. Okay, this is helping with health. This is not. These are not. Let's fix this one up.
Oh, hello. Sorry, my mind was wandering.
What did we end up putting on Mr. Fantastic? This one gave no health. This one did. Little bit. This one did not. This one a lot. So this is good. So if you lose this, you lose a lot of damage reduction. There aren't many things that give health. Big health. Besides white suit jacket and what's it, Hyde's formula? Which I don't have. There any lower level stuff that gives good health? Any stuff I can get from a vendor that gives good health? Anything? That's where they're lacking. These guys. But it's energy. That's what they're lacking. Artifacts that have some good health on them. Maybe because of stealth, I can get by with less health. Let's take what we got. This thing needs to be re-rolled 2 speed. Can't complain about that one bit. And this one needs lots of melee crit. And everything else big numbers. Got lots of melee crit, but everything else little numbers. Ooh, I can't complain about that at all. 410 melee crit, some dodge, deflect, little defense, damage rating. Could have used more damage to bosses, but we can use blessings to fill in holes. I could do the 1 offense, 1 defense, 1 utility. That's what I'm going to do. And 1 Odin. All right. We want Hogun. Because it's melee. And we want Sif for the spirit cost reduction. Let's put it over here. Let's put it on. We want somebody for defense. Volstagg. And the Taskmaster gets Odin. All right. Oh, okay. I think we're okay. Wonder what I lost from there. Oh, I'm going through the... Been going through... where are they? Where are they? Where are they? What am I looking for? They're... Oh, they're here. Been going through these like crazy. I only need one. So that when I pick them up, they land in the right place. All right. Jubes. Where's my roller skates? And here we go again. We'll start with Cosmic Taskmaster. I'm sure I probably forgot something.
All the help you can get.
I've got blessings. I got enchants. This guy. And this guy. That's what I forgot. Forgot to bump these guys up.
Trust me, a little team up never hurt anybody.
If I had the power to turn invisible, I swear I wouldn't just use it to peek inside the women's locker room. Honest.
I'm afraid I cannot do that.
All right. Let's find a better, since we turned out better than I expected. But what do we want? I never really looked at how my stats ended up, except I'm okay with health and I'm okay with damage reduction. Attack speed's a little bit through the roof. Base crit's 42.6. Physical crit is 43.5. We could use some crit. We can use some crit. And brute. And crit damage. Our physical damage rating went up. Ooh, our base damage is low. I've got a speed, but brute damage isn't going to do us much good. We got such small amount of brutal strike. If we look at the crit, melee, attack speed, ranged, dodge. All right, let's continue on. How about Avengers? Is he an Avenger? Am I an Avenger yet? There's brute and crit. When you hit with melee, when you hit with ranged, brute and crit again. Much lower number. Nope. But it's mental. Hit with a mental power. Strength. Strength, energy, speed. I don't need all that attack speed. Oh, I can't use Avengers. Duh! Pay more attention. Alright. Durability, fighting. Nope, can't use Guardians. Daredevil. Can't use Marvel Knights. Ghost Rider. Can't use Fantastic Four. Can't use Thunderbolts. Who'd I put the X-Men on? Colossus. Brute and crit. When you land a brute, physical movement speed. There's a possibility. Strength, intelligence, energy. So a lot of crit and a lot of brute. It's really nice. Really nice. Okay.
How can I help you?
I want you there goes another dupe rune. Dupe. And I don't even know if I'm gonna like this guy or not.
Please hold your applause until the conclusion of the act.
Okie doke. How's it look? Lots of crit and brute. Can't complain about that. I have a feeling we're going to have 0 spirit issues, even though we're not using a basic. Now, let's try Cosmic Taskmaster. Who are you shooting at down here? You gonna stay with me this time? I think I've already lost her. Nope, there she is. This is a nice big group. They just stay too far away from each other. Oh well. Alright. We can handle Tasky's cosmic dudes. We're not doing a lot of damage. But we're not worried about getting hit either. Nor are we worried about spirit. Okay, what was the BAM follow out?
That was poetry in motion.
BAMF! A Nightcrawler used teleport powers 1,000 times. That's not hard to do. Let's go check out some Dark Elves.
I admit it. I do like a man in uniform.
You are a valuable partner.
Dark elves.
Ensorcel them! Our magic is undone. Kill them all. Their blood sounds the battle cry. For Malekith.
Okay, that's a lot of elites. Okay. We can survive a lot of Dark Elf elite, cosmic elites. But we don't do a lot of damage, I don't think. Poor guys are having trouble getting a target lock on me. Very understandable.
Time for some dark magic.
Back here, Jubilee. Thank you.
Trust me, a real teammate never hurt anybody.
Come back over here. Ooh, better be careful. He still hits hard. So have to be careful. Can't exactly tell what's going on. Jubilee keeps the place all lit up. Gotta keep my eyes open for things called cosmic fragments. I've never seen one. Not sure what it looks like yet.
Psylocke, shall we turn our thoughts into action?
Cosmic Trawl.
But where's the party?
You shall fall before a mortal height.
Oops. They've made this so much easier. And again, I've got to emphasize, I do have over 1,000 infinity points. And I do build for survivability. But pre-update, I could not face tank Madam Electra with only about, I could only face tank her with about 2, possibly 3 guys. Not everybody.
And that concludes our show for tonight.
What are you doing over here all by yourself? You want to come join the party? Here's one in the outhouse. Gross. Oh. Oops. Goodbye. So sad.
I will have my revenge. For the Red Skull shall always return.
You just keep hitting the buttons. Keep hitting the buttons until they die or defeated.
Storm, you are truly a breath.
Just keep hitting the buttons. Keep hitting the buttons. Let's where is everybody? Midtown. Cosmic Midtown. Just keep pushing the buttons till they fall down. You don't have to change target. You can hit a med kit every now and then. Now, I don't think I'd take a Rhino charge. Ooh, Moon Knight did. So you can see through stealth? I guess he didn't. I couldn't shake his targeting, bullseye's targeting. Hey, there's another Nightcrawler in here, but he's not face tanking like me. Oh, haha, got you that time, buddy. Ugh. I was on the wrong side of that. That hits pretty hard.
And now we see the downside of wearing a target on your forehead.
Get ready for speed.
Over here, over there. Where am I? I'm everywhere. You died of dysentery.
Oh, Deadpool, you'll try my patience.
Alright. I gotta look for something new I've never seen before. I'm afraid I may have missed out on some cosmic fragments because I don't know what they look like. So, I lost Jubilee.
Just got the call from Professor.
So that's Nightcrawler. Give him enough health and my guy's not doing a lot of damage. But I built him to survive. I just didn't realize I built him to tank. To face tank. Everything. So I went a little too far survivability and not enough actual damage. But there you have it. There's Nightcrawler. Very, very cosmic capable. But again, I've got to emphasize, I've got over 1,000 infinity points and almost well, it's not the greatest of gear. I put all my good gear on other people. And I've got other good gear I didn't want to put on him because I'd rather put it on ranged magic type characters, preferably female, as they come in the future. People like Nico Monteru and I'd play Jubilee and I'd play Wasp and I would play Armor and Molly Hayes and Crystal and Medusa and Spider Woman and and I'm saving all the gear up for people like that. But he's very playable. Mr. Fantastic, Nightcrawler, both of these I did today. They're both very playable. Nova, Silver Surfer. That's 4 now that I'm going to have to run through Red Prestige to catch them up with all my other characters. Why? Because now I like them alright. I didn't like them pre-update. So good job, Gazillion. You took characters I don't like. They're uncomfortable. This guy, there's stuff that annoys me about their builds. And I'll probably have cramps tomorrow from playing Nightcrawler. But there they are. That's about all I can say about them. Thank you all for stopping by. I will probably be back on tomorrow some. I didn't really intend to stream every day, 7 days a week, but you know, after I do some, you know, the typical things you need to do around a home, vacuuming, dusting, and stuff like that, and I'll probably be on some tomorrow. We've still got to look at Moon Knight and Taskmaster, so that's probably where we'll be tomorrow. Moon Knight and Taskmaster. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you tomorrow. And I always, pretty much if I don't forget, I'll always tweet right before I go streaming, so you'll be able to find me. Thanks, and good evening.